Cancer. I hope that you guys are all doing great. I send you much love and light. Thank you so much for being here with me for another love reading for October. Let's take a look and see what Spirit shows us is coming your way in love. All right, you guys, if you're new to this channel, my name is Lynn. This is Passionate Heart Tarot. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. Let's jump right in and see what's coming in for you, Cancer. If you guys haven't already subscribed, please do and give the video a thumbs up, comment, and share. Sorry, guys, I just wanted to light this Palo Santo. And before I begin your reading, just want to take a moment to invite the white light, the Holy Spirit. Cancer, let's see what Spirit shows us is coming your way in love in October. I see where there's, like an incredible amount of love, and I think that you feel it for someone. But at the same time, there's something about this connection that makes you hold back a lot of what you feel. Because I see it here. This is like the overall energy that's coming in. And I know that you have someone who's watching you, who's waiting, and who wants to prove themselves to you. That's what I can see. Trust that has been broken between you and someone, and being able to mend it slowly, but things heading in the right direction. So already I can see this Leo's energy coming through. You guys might be Leos that are cross-watching, or maybe you have Leo, Moon, or Rising, Cancer, or maybe you have Leo, Moon, or Rising, because that energy is here. The initial M is also coming through, so that might be important. Just this energy of someone who is gonna try to prove themselves to you. And I see where you haven't really let go because of how much you deeply, deeply love this person. I can see, if you're confused about how you feel, what I can see in your energy is a love that scares you. A love that scares you because it's so significant, and you want to be able to realize it fully without all this worry of, are you being sincere with me? Can I trust you? It does make me wonder what's happened in the connection for you to feel this way. And I just know that on their end, they love you. And what they want to do is try to prove themselves to you. I see you being in this energy of taking your time. Even though they're reaching out, I just see where you still need more time. You still need time to process your emotions. You still need time to figure out how you feel. It's really important for you to know that you are loved. You are incredibly loved. That doesn't make it okay for them to have broken the trust like this. Or maybe for some of you, this is a love that scares you, right? And it could be because I just see where it's something like you've never felt before. Something that you've never felt before. And maybe you've been hurt in the past, dealt with people who played games before, and you don't know if you should or can embrace it. And that also goes over to your person, because for some of you, it's your person's energy. The bottom line is, especially if this is your person's energy, they love you. It's something that they've never felt before, and it's something that their emotions run so high and so deep. It's very overwhelming. Not everyone can handle this kind of wave that just washes over them and they just get swept up in it. Some people are just not, they don't easily open up. They don't easily embrace their feelings. And I can see where for some of you, your person has a hard time trusting. Doesn't mean that you've even necessarily done something to make them not trust you. It could be just baggage that they're carrying over from someone who hurt them before. This is really important because if you feel like you're in limbo and things are just at a standstill and you feel like this person is growing distant from you and it's something that's really bringing you down and making you sad, it is not because they don't love you. They love you more than they've ever loved anyone. And it's something that they're just gonna have to work through to be able to open up, because this person has a really hard time trusting because of what they've gone through. So for you Cancers that are here watching and you feel like that speaks to you, if you have someone that you love so much and you just want to get closer to them, get them to open up to you, it is going to happen. And I don't want you to feel like they're not opening up to you because of something that you're doing wrong. The energy on this person's end is just that it's not easy. It's not easy for them to just embrace the connection after what they've been through. But they're working on it. They're gonna come out of their shell. They're gonna move into a different energy where they feel like they can open up, talk to you, and trust you. So you might find, especially for those of you that feel like you've been distant from your person, this month you're gonna start to grow closer and closer together. So I can see where for some of you, having patience with them is really important. And if it's the other way around, they'll need to have patience with you as you work on being able to trust again, being able to feel like you don't have to have your guard up. Because I will tell you that this person is trustworthy. They are. And what they want to do now is prove themselves to you. You know, you'll have to make the best decision for you based on what you've gone through with this person. But I see where they just want to turn the image around that you have of them in your mind. They want to prove themselves to you. Okay, let's look at this Leo's energy that's coming through. So the sun and moon are here, as well as Taurus and Pisces energy. So you guys might have Pisces, moon or rising. You could be dealing with a Pisces, dealing with a Leo, Taurus, all of that energy is here. So again, you might have that moon or rising, or maybe a person has that sun, moon, or rising. I just see this energy coming in for you guys of opening up, getting clarity on the situation. Maybe they're actually going to open up to you about why they have these trust issues, what it is that they've gone through. Some of them could even come from a broken home where they didn't see a picture of what a healthy relationship should look like. And because it stems that deep, they weren't taught. It's something that affects them even as an adult. So, I mean, I see that energy here. And for others of them, they could have even been betrayed and gotten a divorce from someone, or ended a connection that they thought was going to play a very significant role in their life. It's just, there's so many factors here that creates this level of distrust. But I also see where they are working on it, or that could even be your energy. You might be sitting here watching this Cancer thinking of how you have walls up around you because of maybe things from your childhood, maybe things that you've gone through as an adult in another relationship. But what I want you to know is this is someone that you can trust. This is someone who is also looking for the reciprocity. And if you think you've seen the best that they have to offer, you have not seen it yet, because they're just waiting to be able to give you so much more from their heart. What's here is very real. It's very genuine. It's very true. And for those of you that know that you're in this place where you're just stuck, afraid to move forward, afraid to trust the connection, throughout the month, you're going to see that you can. You're going to see that this is an honest person. You're going to see that this is a person that's not playing games. So there's a lot of, there's just there's so much energy here of love, and how that love helps bring you out of the darkness. And by the darkness, I mean, the energy of not knowing, and also the sadness that some of you feel. I see you coming out of that though, being able to break free from it. And the sooner that you allow yourself to trust, even if it's just taking a baby step towards the connection, towards this person, things are going to become very clear to you. Because I think that for some of you, you do have a lot of love that you hold back as well until you feel like it's safe. That really is the energy that's here. So it could be your person's, it could be yours, but that is what's here. Someone who holds back what they feel out of not wanting to be vulnerable, afraid to open up, afraid to trust. But that energy is shifting, and they're going to see the truth about this person. Okay, so you, Cancer, might be waiting for someone to see that you can be trusted, that you are sincere, and that you do genuinely love them. And I see you guys bridging the gap. Okay, let's look into this Four of Swords. It's beautiful to see these energies coming in, because it's about healing. Seeing that Tower card come in reverse, for many of you, I know how deeply you feel and how emotional you can get. But I also see where you've held back long enough, you've isolated yourself long enough, you spent enough time thinking about what it is that you've gone through and what has hurt you. And I know where you might create this wall around you because you feel like, well, if I hold on to it and I always remember, it won't happen to me again. Being in that energy, it really only hurts you. And I can see where throughout the month, you're going to start to do a lot of healing and maybe even forgiving. That's what this energy is, like a clearing away of the hurt. Tower in reverse is very significant because it's about rebuilding. You could be rebuilding a connection with someone, but it's more about rebuilding things within yourself that you feel are missing, that you feel maybe something traumatic has taken away a piece of you. It's beautiful to see that you're going to start to rebuild yourself from within, spiritually becoming more whole, becoming more confident, believing in yourself, because I can see you guys taking that step forward. And you know what? This person's energy is also very special, because for those of you that put a wall up because of what you've gone through and how you have doubts, maybe you feel like it's too good to be true. This is a person who's in your life to kind of help you do that. They're a helper to you, and they're helping to bring you out of that dark place, and also in a way helping to build you back up, because the love that they show you, it makes you start to believe again. It'll make you start to trust again. So even if you're sitting here now watching this and you feel like you are closed off and you feel like these messages are too good to be true, and you feel like maybe you won't have it, that's okay. It's okay to feel like that. But I also see where the energy is going to shift, and something's going to happen that makes you see things from a different perspective. It makes you see that this person is safe to trust and safe to love. So for many of you, it is like it could be getting a second chance at something, maybe allowing this person a second chance. And for others of you, it's just like stepping into a connection and giving it a chance. Especially if this is someone new that you're just getting to know and it just feels like it's too good to be true. But I know where you feel yourself starting to love them. I see it. Do you realize that you are falling in love with them? And maybe it is something that scares you because you know it's real, you know it's true. It's a mutual feeling. Okay, let's look at this. I want to look at the Seven of Swords. For some of you, this is someone that you've been with, you have a history with them. And I don't condone what it is that I can see maybe that they've put you through, not being honest with you, not being as responsible as you want them to be, not knowing whether or not you can trust them. So of course you have the emotional intelligence to decide if this is someone that you would want to embrace a connection with again. Maybe you're just going to be in the energy of saying, no, I need more time as you work on building yourself back up without this person's energy in your life. That's also the energy that's here, and that's not a bad thing at all. For some of you, you might feel like, I love this person, but they've just done too much for me to accept them back. Others of you are in a more forgiving place, and that doesn't mean that one is better than the other. It's just you're on different paths, you have different lives. And that's just what it is. Some of you are more forgiving and feel like, you know what, I love them so much, I don't want to be apart anymore. I'm going to give this another chance. And what I will say is, in their energy is they want to prove themselves to you now. They want to change the image that you have of not being able to trust them. That's specifically for those of you that, you've dealt with this person already. And they want to come back and be trustworthy and be sincere. So that's up to you I see where that is real. But it's up to you to decide if you believe it. That's what I can see. Okay, let's look into these energies. So lots of different stories for you guys that are here. The bottom line is like there's this overall energy of wanting to be open with your love. That could be how you feel, or that could be the way that your person holds back, but that is the energy that's here. And what's really important for you to know is like, love is here. They love you. You love them, and that is what's here. There's so many different circumstances, so you guys will have to decide what you want to do based on what spirit is showing us. But for all of you, I see this energy of being able to build yourself back up again. For some of you, it's when you allow this person in, especially if they're new and you're getting to know them. They're coming into your life to show you that there are trustworthy people, to show you that you don't have to be afraid to love, that you don't have to be afraid to be open. It's someone who's coming into your life to bring you positivity, joy, and even help build your confidence again. And for others of you, it's getting a second chance on a connection where there's still a lot of love there, but maybe it hasn't always been the best of circumstances. They want another chance because they want to show you a different side, a side that you deserve, a side that respects your values. And it's really up to you if you want to let that energy back in. I know where it's a difficult decision because of how much you still love them, but take your time and decide. Okay, you guys, let's look into these energies here. And for some of you Cancers watching this could explain why you have someone who's making you wait so long. Because you could be the one who's like, I love this person. I see everything beautiful within them. I see how sad they can be, and I want to pull them out of that dark place and bring them closer to me. you feel like a true love, and you truly care about this person. You care about their well-being. You care about their happiness. So I hope that this also explains for those of you in that situation why they're taking so long and why they hold back. Not because you lack something, but because they really have trust issues. And you may sit here and think, well, I never did anything to them. Of course, because this is something that is a lot more deep rooted than you might realize. Maybe they haven't opened up to you yet about what it is that worries them. But I will tell you that they love you. It's something that scares them. It's something that they may not be as ready to embrace as you are, but it is still here. And I see where they're going to start to open up to you. So I say that so you can feel better, so you can, it's funny to see that 10 of Pentacles in reverse, because for some of them, they've come from a broken place where they just haven't had a clear view of what a healthy connection looks like. Or maybe they've gone through a divorce themselves, had something taken away from them that was very traumatic. That's what I can see into their energy. So I hope that that helps you see things from another perspective. Okay, let's look into these energies here. So the initials B and J are also coming through. So that might be important to you guys. It's important. I see them being in this energy of like slowly but surely opening up. But then again, I know where you care for them. This is for some of you, and you want to like send so much love and light their way because you feel like it's going to help heal their heart. And to a certain extent it will, because I see where you'll be able to like help build them up. But it's just also important for you to know how slowly they might move. Letting you in like step by step, piece by piece. So what I will tell you, what's really important for you to know about their energy is they will open up, but you will have to have patience with them. That is what I will say. And I know where that can pose a lot of challenges to you emotionally. But as long as you remember that they're just someone who's hurt. And if you don't turn that energy around and start to think negative thoughts about yourself, or, start to feel like you're not good enough or something like that, start to feel small, please don't do that, because you're only going to hurt yourself if you do. Because I want you to understand, why they move slow like this, why they have this certain outlook. And for some of you Cancers here, it could be your energy and what you want this person to see about you. And I know that you love them, because really for all of you, the love that is here is real and genuine. But when it comes in reverse like that, it's just slower moving and it's not so easily embraced. But I don't want you to think that it's not embraced because it's not there, because it is there. This is someone that you might feel like their energy is secretive. But I don't look at them like that. I look at them as someone who does more watching and who does more listening and testing in a way. Testing to see how patient you are going to be with them. Testing to see if you will be willing to take it slowly. Because, the High Priestess energy, it can come across as like very mysterious. But they're not being secretive with you to play games with you. That's what I want you to know. It's more about like someone who takes things seriously and kind of has to go step by step by step to build up trust. I see things from both perspectives, and I can also see where you might feel, well, like, why don't they trust me? Why aren't they opening up to me? And that is why. It's important for you to look at things from that perspective and know that they do love you. But this is someone that you are going to have patience with. And that is ultimately your choice. It's your choice to hold on and have patience, or it's your choice to separate yourself from them. You know, you'll have to do that. But what I will tell you is that the love is here. It's real. It's genuine. You both love each other. So, I mean, I would say, I know that you already do have empathy for them, which is beautiful, but just remember that before you turn this inward. Okay? And there's a lot of stories going on here for Cancer. For some of you, this is about rebuilding. Someone who wants to come back from the past and rebuild things with you and show you another side. But you just may feel like you need more time to think about it, because I can see where it still might be hard for you to accept what they're pitching to you, so to speak. How they've come back and how they've changed and they want to prove themselves to you. Might be hard for you to see that. But what I want you to know is that what they're saying is true, but you have to take all the time that you need and decide if you want to accept it or not. But what they're saying is true. They want to change this image that you have of them because it's important and you mean a lot to them. But based on what you've gone through, you'll have to decide if you want to accept it. And for others of you where this is a new person's energy that's coming in, it's important for you to follow your heart and let yourself be loved. Let them pull you out of this place of distrust. Let them bring out your happy side again. Accept their compliments. Accept when they build you up, because what they're saying is real and true and they love you already. And I can see where you're falling for them. So if you choose to embrace the connection, I mean, I'm telling you what Spirit is showing me is that you should, because this is a divine connection, someone who's coming in to bring a lot of healing energy to you. So the more that you put it off, the more that you don't believe it and fight against it, you're just kind of missing out on something that is meant to be a blessing to you. So I know that there's a lot to think about depending on what you guys are going through. And that is what I can see coming in for October. Lots of lessons. Love is here. Forgiving is here. Deep thinking, reflection is here for you guys. And just like building yourself back up. That is what I can see, Cancer. Please leave a comment. Let me know what's going on with you guys. And thank you all for everything. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, share, and I will talk to you guys in a few days.